for Tool Review of the Week. Sponsored by the Christians Only Tool Review and Nipex Tradesman.
All right, we probably have covered this tool before. Daniel knows this one well. We've used it out a lot out in gas and oil, but this is the Conductor stripper. So what this does is you can set a little thing in there. A lot of times what happens is we use a crimp tool and you use paddle crimps. Mm-hmm. And so what you want is you want those paddle crimps to be almost exactly 1.25 inches. I don't know if it's exactly that, but it, and that's where it comes in. A lot of these things are doing like millimeters and stuff now. So what you want is you want to be able to precisely strip this conductor all the way down to where it's exactly flush with that insulation of where you're crimping that paddle connector. Mm-hmm. And this really works good. I mean, it's a really solid way to do it. You set it a lot. You might have to do like a test run, like on a piece of scrap, and just see where you want to set it, make it exactly perfect. And then you can just sit there. And I mean, we're terminating, and Daniel can attest to this. He was in there doing a tool inventory one day. And, I had to go through, I think it was like 16 to 20 conductors and land them at the gear. And this thing makes it real easy. A lot of times they're using fair rules, which are crimping on, where you have to take say a 500, reduce it down to like a 350 or something for the lugs. A lot of times you'll have these paddle crimps that will bolt onto the flat flange of the transformer or whatever you're bolting them to. There's a lot of different applications for this, and like I say, this makes it so much faster. I mean, honestly, I will tell you in my heart that I think I'm faster in my head with a knife, and I think I'm more accurate with a knife, but in all actuality, there's no way you're going to compete with this. It's way faster, way more accurate, and like I say, it's a lot safer than a knife too, because you're not, you don't have that, basically that error. You don't have that human error involved, because the stripping mechanism is encased inside the thing. And the thing that's interesting about this is I wish that they made it like a separate tool that you could take off and put back on, but this is like specifically a tool just for stripping. So that actual stripping tool is affixed to it. So I would say that is a little bit of a drawback from it. I wish that it was just like a stripping attachment that you could just put on any drill. But This is like a specific tool that you have to buy just for stripping, and there's no way to remove that stripper and put it's permanently affixed in there. Maybe they do that so that it's stronger and it stays, tighter or whatever, but I don't know. I wasn't a real fan of that part of it. Just that it's one tool just for stripping, and you don't have any other choice to add any other attachments to it or anything like that. So that would be my one drawback from it that I didn't like. And you can see, I think they're like 2 or 3 amp hour batteries in there. So kind of the lower amp hour batteries, you're not gonna need like a 5 to 7 hour amp hour battery to strip out 10 cables or whatever. Yeah. So it's a good tool. Like I say, I've used it quite a bit and I really like it, and there's a few drawbacks to it, but overall I would say it's like the most accurate way to strip a whole ton of high, I guess what you would call it, like
high volume conductors.
Like high circular mill conductors.
Oh, high circular mill. Larger conductors.
Yeah.